Hello, this is Chit Chat with Michelle. Thanks for coming back and chit-chatting with me. In earlier videos, I told you my son don't like me to wear animal print, which I don't know why, because I think I look fabulous in it. So when I wear an animal print, I'm going to talk about my son. Parenting. Now my son's 19. So I'm talking to all the young mothers, old mothers, dads out there who had kids, and you're like, you're going to screw them up. Here's what I have to say. You're going to screw them up, and that's okay, because they're going to come back and be like, you screwed me up. And you're going to say, like I said, you know what, good luck with your own. Okay. So my son, we took him a lot of places when he was a kid. I love going to museums. I love going anywhere. And so I would take my son everywhere with me. I'm like, ooh, let's go here. I don't know what this is about. Anything was in with driving distance, I've probably been there. So when he was little, we took him to the zoo in Cleveland, Ohio. We live in Ohio. And so after that, I think it's next, or maybe it was, I don't know where it is. Anyway, there's an art museum, and I don't know if it costs to get in there now, but at that time it was free. So anything free, I'm a frugal person, and I'm not afraid to say it. I will use a coupon. I will do, and if it's free, I'll go look at it. So my husband and I, my son must have been 3 or 4. My hubby and I, we take our son to the art museum. And as a 3 or 4-year-old, I know it's boring for him. But he needs to see this stuff anyway. Like, this is good stuff. And my son, for the most part, was pretty good. But at an art museum, he wasn't very good. He wanted to run around, whatever. So we're looking at stuff. And so finally I'm like, listen, you need to go sit on that. See that bench over there? You go sit on that. And I'm going to walk around the room, and I will come back and get you. You sit on the bench. And at that time, I don't think they had like handheld games and stuff, so my son wasn't entertained. Like, this is our entertainment. I have an opinion about the games too. We'll talk about that in another video. So he just had to sit there, and which is good for a kid to learn to sit there and behave themselves. So I'm walking around, and parents, like other people, are looking at me like, what the hell? You're the worst mother in the world. And I'm like, so I'm walking around, and it's taken us a few minutes to get around this. It's like a big room, and he's sitting on that side. And I said, well, we'll start over here and we'll end where our son is. And I could see him the whole time, and he's sitting on the bench, and there was a book on the bench. And I'm like, leave the book alone. It's not ours. Just look at the stuff on the wall. And like, it took us maybe 10 minutes to get around this room, and he was good the entire time. And, I was like, gosh, we got a great kid, right? So we're looking around. We come back to where our son is sitting, and people the whole time, people are looking at us like, oh my God, like, and they're like whispering and pointing to us, and I'm like, what the heck are they doing? So I get around there. My son, I didn't realize I sat him right in front of nude photos that was taken like the 70s. Of women spread eagle, if you know what I mean. Their bushes are like whoosh, and he was entertained for 10 minutes, and then I told my hubby, I go, yeah, no wonder people are looking at us like we are the worst parents. We educate our son early. That's what we did. It was, and I'm like, I mean, they had male ones, they had female ones, but the female ones were. It was taken in the 70s, and my no wonder my son was very entertained and quiet for 10 minutes, because he probably knew he was looking at something that maybe he shouldn't be looking at, but mom and dad said it was okay, so no wonder people were snickering at us. So it's okay, he's still okay. I mean, yeah. So I'm just saying, we're not the best parents, but we try. I mean, I tried to give him some culture and some, but oh, well. And then him and his little friend, I think I was going to put this on a different video, but I'm going to tell it now. So he had this little friend, right? Like one of his preschoolers. And we took him to, because I'm wearing this, so I get to talk about my son. We took him to Sears at that time. And him and his little friend, I was buying something. And I could see them, you know, they have those big TVs and they had these what do you call that? Oh, volleyball. I get all the sports confused. They had the volleyball, the girls' volleyball on there. And I look back at the boys and I don't know what girls are like. I have no clue. I had a boy. So they're like hitting each other going, hey, hey, I don't think we should be looking at this because the girls are bouncing up and down playing this volleyball. And they must have been 4 playing this volleyball. And they are, you know, in their bathing suits and their bikinis. And the kids are like, I don't know. I'm like, Mom's letting us watch this. I don't know if we should be. Then I'm like, okay, come on, boys. And then there's a few times I took them to the mall and I'd be checking out and I would turn around. I'm like, okay, quit touching the damn mannequins. Boys will be boys. I know that, but they were so fascinated with. I'm fascinated with the mannequins. Like I was at CJ Banks, and apparently all their stores are closing down. They got mannequins that you could buy for like $25. I'm like, that's kind of a funny gift for somebody. You know what I mean? Like or a bachelor party or a bachelorette party. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's like cheap entertainment right there. So I'm fascinated with them too. So of course my son was, and his little friend. But I'm like, don't touch the mannequins. And I have to tell myself that too because I go by and I want to touch the mannequins too. So yes, I know I'm weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm not the only one. Leave a comment. Oh, and I forgot to tell you. I'm supposed to tell you subscribe. I don't know what that means. I don't know if we're starting a cult or what we're doing, but subscribe, and I think you just get to keep seeing my videos. I'm trying to look at my thing. I don't know how much camera time I have left, so I'm going to say goodbye for today and chit chat with you later. Mwah. Hey, son, I love you. Okay, bye.